Hi there. I'm going to try to make this fast, and I'm not tech savvy, so I don't know why the heck this didn't work the first time. But my name is Angela Boone, and I take care of my sister Shannon out here. We're in Shirley, Arkansas, and we're stuck and we desperately need help. We don't know anybody down here. We were living with family that invited us down here, drove us down here actually from Missouri because I wasn't able to drive, and just in the last few weeks, after 18 years, I'm able to use my legs again because I didn't have any strength. There were two. I could just walk around this property once in slow motion to feed the animals. But anyway, so now everybody's gone. We're stuck here. The power and water's been turned off. And I did run a cord from next door, the end unit, to turn on the refrigerator because without her insulin, she'll die and it has to be refrigerated. So I figure if I get in trouble, I get in trouble. But I put a note on, and since all the doors are unlocked, I don't see how that's a problem. But I put a note on the door because my so-called relatives refused to give me the landlord's number, and I don't even know his last name for sure. I found an address for him that might be because it's connected to this address, which I'm not going to say on here because it's scary as heck, and we're in rural Van Buren County, Arkansas. But if anybody has a job now that I can get back to work again, I don't have a car, haven't been able to drive for many years, but now that I suddenly can start feeling my feet again, starting about 3.5 weeks ago, painfully it just came back all of a sudden. But I treated for Lyme disease and low vitamin D and several things because in the United States I barely had any insurance over the last 20 years. Even though I'm listed as disabled, I've gotten help with food stamps now and with medical only for a few years out of all this time because they've got people convinced that anybody that's disabled is mooching off the government, but actually it's very hard to get on disability. I've had no income all this time. I did take my dad in 2006 right before I got disabled from an allergic reaction from, oddly enough, a vaccine, but I'm still pro-vaccine. But it was just an severe allergic reaction to that combined with an antibiotic. And so I was in bed for a year, steroids, all that stuff, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so now that I've taken all these lots of herbal remedies, my friend Aubrey that passed away from Eureka Springs, she actually taught me a lot of stuff so I've been doing a lot of research. She told me how to look things up and all that, and I'm so grateful to her. But anyway, so we're stuck out here. We need help. I've luckily, like I said, I've got power for the food and her insulin for now, unless somebody decides to come and unplug it. But I'm gonna try to get a note out to the landlord. The mailbox is way far away, and I used to be a runner, but I have not walked that far in many, many years. So I'm gonna try to get it out to the mailbox tonight because he still has not come back to his property. So I don't think he even knows we're here. But anyway, I'm gonna add the GoFundMe on here if anybody can help, or if you've got a shack we can live in, one room building. I can help with cooking, cleaning, anything. Well, not anything. I'm not gross. We're not drinkers. We're not smokers. I don't care if you smoke weed even, but we don't do drugs. We're just farm. I love gardening. I've got a goat I'd like to take with me. But anyway, I'd sure appreciate any help possible. And we're in Shirley. We've only got enough gas money to pay someone with maybe a cattle trailer to load up all of our stuff and our goat and move us. That's all we've got so far. But anyway, I'd sure appreciate it. I promise we're good people.